This is your A nursery, welcoming you to Mathematics for All Examinations channel. So here is your first problem. If P of x is equal to, if P of x is equal to 5 minus 4x, 5 minus 4x plus 2x square, find P of 0, P of 3 and P of minus 2. That means you have to replace the variables with the given values and you have to find the value of that polynomial. So P of 0 means P of 0 means in place of x we take 0. So 5 minus 4 into 0 plus 2 into 0 square. 4 into 0, 0. Anything into 0 is 0. Next. 2 into 0 square. What is the value of 0 square? 0. So 2 into 0 also 0. So P of 0 is 5. P of 0 is 5. Only this number will be remaining 2 becomes 0. So now let us find P of 3. P of 3. What is the meaning of P of 3? In the polynomial, in place of x, you have to take 3. So 5 minus 4 into 3 plus 2 into 3 square. Clear? So 5 minus 4 3s are 12 plus 2 into 3 square. So what is the value of 3 square? 9. 2 into 9. 2 into 9. What is the value of 2 into 9? 18. So 5 minus 12 plus 18. So this 5 and 18 have same sign plus. So 5 plus 18 becomes 23 minus 12. See, these two numbers 23 and 12 have different sign, unequal sign. Whenever you add or subtract, what you need to do, when you have unequal sign for both the numbers, you have to subtract the smaller number from the bigger number. So out of 23 and 12, what is the bigger number? 23 bigger. Smaller 12. So you have to subtract 12 from 23. So 23 minus 12 will be 11. Next, you should give the sign of this bigger number. What is the sign of bigger number? 23 plus. To this sum. So 23 minus 12 is equal to 11. Always you should remember what? Whenever you are asked to either add or subtract two numbers having different sign, that means plus and minus, what you need to do? From the bigger number you should subtract the smaller number, and whatever the answer you get, for that you should give the sign of the bigger number. Understood? Very clear. You should remember like this. Clear? So P of 3 is equal to 11. Now let us do the next one. P of minus 2. What is the meaning of P of minus 2? In place of x, you need to write minus 2. So 5 minus 4 into minus 2 plus 2 into minus 2 whole square. Always remember, whenever you have a negative number, you should keep that negative number in a bracket. Understood? Whenever a negative number is given, you should keep that negative number in a bracket. Negative number means enemy. Always you should be careful about your enemy, or always you should be careful with your competitor. In your class, you may have one or two competitors, those who also trying to become first rank holder. So you should be very careful. So this minus number is like that, you should be very careful. So you should keep that in a bracket. So now 5 minus into minus, I told you, product of 2 equal sign always plus. It may be plus or it may be minus. The product of equal sign always plus. So 4 to the 8 plus 8. Minus 2 whole square. You see, suppose a minus number is there and some power is given. You should see the power. If the power is even number, then the sign of that total result will be plus. If the power is odd, then always it will have minus sign. So here 2 is even number. So minus 2 whole square means plus 4. Plus 2 into plus 4. Plus 2 into plus 4. How much? Plus 8. That means 8 plus 8, all three have same sign, plus add. 8 plus 8, 16. 16 plus 1, 21. Clear? So P of minus 2 is 21. I think you understood how to find the value of a given polynomial when the value of the variable is given. Clear? Now let us go to the next example. To the next question. P of y is equal to 4 plus 3y minus y square. Here variable is y. Here variable is y. You have to find the value of this polynomial when the value of the variable is 0, 2 and minus 1. So like the previous example, first of all let us find P of 0. P of 0. That means in place of y you should keep 0. 4 plus 3 into 0 minus 0 square. What is 0 square? 0. 3 into 0, 0. So what is the value? 4. So P of 0 is equal to 4. Next you should find P of 2. P of 2. That means you need to replace the variable y by 2. So 4 plus 3 into 2 minus 2 square. 4, 3 2s are 6 plus 6 minus 2 2s are 4. This 4 and this 4 cancels. So you get the answer 6. So P of 2 is equal to 6. Now third one, P of minus 1. That means you need to replace y by minus 1. So 4 plus 3 into minus 1. In the previous example I told, whenever a minus number is given, you should keep that minus number in a bracket. Next, minus 1 whole square. Clear? What is the value of minus 1 whole square? You have to see the power. If the power is even number, always it has plus sign. If the power is odd number, then it has minus sign. You should be very careful about the sign. Clear? So this is 4 plus into minus. The product of unequal sign plus minus unequal always gives minus 3. Equal sign multiplication plus unequal sign multiplication minus. So minus 1 whole square means what? Plus 1. But here minus is there. So minus 1. Minus 3 minus 1, 4 minus 4. And this plus 4 cancels 0. Clear? So the value of P of minus 1, you got 0. So we call this minus 1 as zeros of the given polynomial. We call this minus 1 as the zeros of a polynomial. That means when you replace the variable, the remainder will be 0. The remainder will be 0. That is called zeros of the polynomial. Okay. So now let us go to the next question. Find the zeros of the polynomial. You see, I told you what is the zero of polynomial? That value which gives the polynomial is equal to 0. That value for the variable, when you replace that, the polynomial should become what? 0. So for x minus 5, you have to find the value of x in such a way that x minus 5 should be 0. Very simple. Minus 5 you have here. So opposite sign of this minus 5 plus 5. If you take the value of x as plus 5, then the polynomial x minus 5 becomes 0. So P of 5 is called the zero of the polynomial x minus 5. This P5 or 5 is the zero of the polynomial x minus 5. So Qx is equal to x plus 4. Qx is equal to x plus 4. What you told? You take this number plus 4. What is the other sign? Minus 4. So Q of minus 4 is the zero of the polynomial. Q of minus 4 is the zero of the polynomial. Here you see, P of x is equal to ax plus b, where a is not equal to 0. Just you think why that a should not be equal to 0. Just you think. Clear? So here ax plus b should be equal to 0. Should be equal to 0. Or ax is equal to minus b. Here the sign is plus. If you take that to other side of the is equal to, it becomes minus. Or x is equal to minus b by a. X is equal to minus b by a. So what is the 0 of the polynomial? Minus b by a. Minus b by a is the 0 of the polynomial. So now let me tell you the answer why here a should not be equal to 0. You see, if a becomes 0, this variable term would become 0. Then it is not a polynomial. It is not a polynomial. Understood? Ax becomes 0. So a should be some constant. Some value should be there other than 0. Clear? So now the next question. Verify that 4 is a 0 of the polynomial p of x is equal to x minus 4. Verify that 4 is a 0 of the polynomial p of x is equal to x minus 4. That means we have to replace the variable by the value, and we have to see whether that polynomial becomes 0 or not. If the polynomial becomes 0, then only that given number, that means 4, will be 0 of the polynomial. Understood? So now here in place of x minus 4, in place of x minus 4, this is your polynomial. In place of x, let us write 4. That means this becomes x minus 4 means 4 minus 4. 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. Because this polynomial x minus 4 has become 0 when we replaced the variable x by 4. So this 4 is called 0 of the polynomial. Understood? Now let us do the second sum. Minus 3 is a 0 of the polynomial p of x is equal to x plus 3. So here in place of x, you should write minus 3. Let us write minus 3 plus 3 becomes 0. Minus and plus cancels. This becomes 0. So p of x has become 0. That means it is very clear. What? Minus 3 is a 0 of the polynomial p of x is equal to x plus 3. Now let us go to the next sum. 2 by 5 is a 0 of the polynomial p of x is equal to 2 minus 5x. 2 by 5 is a 0 of the polynomial p of x is equal to 2 minus 5x. That means in place of x here, we need to take 2 by 5. So let us take that. 2 minus 5 into 2 by 5. This 5 and this 5 cancelled. So 2 minus 2. Here plus 2 minus 2 gives you 0. So it is very clear what? 2 by 5 is a 0 of the polynomial p of x is equal to 2 minus 5x. So now 1 and 2 are the zeros of the polynomial p of x is equal to x minus 1 into x minus 2. Listen, here we got two values for 0, plus 2 and plus 1. The reason is here the degree of your x is 2. When the degree of the x is 2, then you find two values for x. So first of all let us replace 1. When we replace 1 here, plus 1 minus 1, this factor becomes 0. 0 into anything becomes 0. 0 into anything becomes 0. So when you replaced the value of this x by 1, 1 minus 1 becomes 0. And you know 0 into anything is 0. So 1 is 0 of a polynomial p of x is equal to x minus 1 into x minus 2. In the same way, if you take x is equal to 2 here, if you replace this x by 2, then what happens? This factor becomes 0. X minus 2 factor becomes 0. 0 into anything, 0. So complete product becomes 0. So that is the thing. 1 and 2 are the zeros of the polynomial p of x is equal to x minus 1 into x minus 2. So now let us do the next one. 0 and 3 are the zeros of the polynomial x square minus 3x. X square minus 3x. Here you have x common. So let us take x common. X into x minus 3. Your p of x becomes x into x minus 3. Suppose if you take this x as 0, 0 into anything becomes 0. So the product of x into x minus 3 becomes 0. So 0 is the 0 of a polynomial p of x is equal to x square minus 3x. So here in the second factor, if you take the value of x, 3, plus 3 minus 3 becomes 0. 0 into anything becomes 0. So 0 and 3 are the zeros of the polynomial x square minus 3x. Clear? So now this one. 2 and minus 3 are the zeros of the polynomial p of x is equal to x square plus x minus 6. So first of all let us take the value of x as 2. That means p of 2. Let us find the value of p of 2. P of 2 means what? You have to replace x by 2. 2 square 4 plus x means 2 minus 6 plus 6 minus 6 0. So when we replaced the value of x by 2, the polynomial x square plus x minus 6 has become 0. So 2 is a 0 of the polynomial x square plus x minus 6. So now let us find the value of p of minus 3. What is the meaning of P of minus 3? You have to replace the values of x here by minus 3. So minus 3 whole square plus into minus 3 minus 6. Always you have to keep minus number in a bracket. That thing we should not forget. Clear? So what is the value of minus 3 whole square? You have to see the power here. If the power is even number, always we get plus number. So this is even number. So minus 3 whole square means 9. Clear? Minus into plus, product of uneven sign. Product of uneven sign always minus 6. So plus 9 minus 9 gives 0. So your 2 and minus 3 are the zeros of the polynomial. P of x is equal to x square plus x minus 6. I think you understood today's sums. Okay, have a nice day and thank you for watching. If you like my video lessons, do not hesitate to subscribe to my channel Mathematics for All Examinations. Have a nice day.